We're live. I'm just laughing at the at the first image. It got me drinking some water. I'm going to wait a little bit so we have somebody here. And just figure I need to keep working on this guy. Lucas, what's up? I'm tired of working today, so I was like, okay, I'm going to take a break and do more sculpting. Let's check in if everything is working. Yeah, seems it does. Can you hear the music? Hey, I know. What's up, my friend? What's up, Juan? The music is different just because I'm just testing something different. This one is weird. I don't know, I want some more relaxed. Hi, Juan, Gixton, hola. Can you hear? Everything is okay? It's going not too loud, music, whatever. Just let me know. I need to keep practicing my English, so as I always say, this is going to be in English. Hola, chimba. I'm still trying to figure out some things with this guy. And one thing I remember that for some reason I just like eventually overlook is that I did a skeleton for it. That is something that I've been working on, like a personal ricochet. And now that I'm seeing it, it's like off, in many parts. Like I derailed too much from the proportions, I think. So that is maybe something that's bothering me. That's why I don't feel it's looking good for some reason. And it's all a little bit heavy and laggy because it's all Dynamesh. Hey bro, hey Mahid Kada. Sorry, I'm going to call you Kada because that's not, I cannot pronounce that. Mahidien Dixon, what's up? William, what's up? My brother. Music is actually off, Gavino? Okay, there's no music then. Juan Bichera, oh, you're on a lunch break? Looks great, thanks, Gonza. There's no music then? Oh, this is not working like I wanted to then. It's only me here in the listening to the music. That's not good. It's not the full experience. And so I'm going to be doing this. And also, no music. Okay. Then I need to. Now it is. Ah, so it was too low, bro. I need to give it a little bit more volume. Maybe later the guys will jump in. There is one thing that Gabriel actually was asking me today. It's okay, but it is about the IQ curve, because sometimes I show things and then you guys forget what they are. So remember what this the move tool. If you drag something like how it is the default state, if you drag, it's going to give you this kind of curve, right? If you activate the IQ curve, it's going to be the opposite, like it's going to pinch, like really, really, really hard. So where you find this, it's under brush, curve, IQ curve. See? And you can edit the curve and stuff, but that's for you to play around. IQ curve is just right here. So it's really, really useful for a lot of stuff. Just remember that. And I always advise you guys to go and set up your own UI. That is super useful. I'm going to probably make a few little like quick bites of tutorials. Subcochi. Later on, you're going to be on, but so you can just go, and try to find the tutorials right away, the little tips and tricks. That's because, like, for example, happened with Gaveno. He was looking through all my videos and couldn't find the tip that I gave. So it's going to be easier if I just like make them in short videos. I don't know when I'm going to have the time to do that, but I will try to do it as soon, maybe. Something happening here. Why is it different? Okay, this. See, the strap disappeared for some reason. This little guy. I don't know why, but I don't like it. I want it to be there. So, I don't remember what I did last time. Since we're here, we're going to add it super fast. We got this, like this, right? Now, one thing that is important, the music is a little loud for me now, but it's okay. One thing that is important is like, I want this to be embedded there, because when I'm going to do the printing, as you know, we need it all to be one mesh. But something I wanted to show you is that you have the intensity here, right? So intensity is quite useful for this, because sometimes you want to change the thickness of the object. So if you lower the intensity, this is going to be thin. See? Going to make it accordingly to the intensity. It's super useful for, let's say, like the rocks. Let's say these rocks. When you're making something, you can drag them like this, or if you lower the intensity, you're going to get something completely different. See? If you lower it even more, see, it's like a flat rock. I don't know how to call it in English, but they have a name. It's like what you use for the floors, like tiles, or for the walls, stuff like that. So remember that you can change the intensity in the EMM brushes. How are you, monster? Yeah, the problem is now that with this setup, I'm using StreamYard, so it's not the same as the OBS. I have to look front, like it is a second monitor to see the comments. All them again, I swear, but no, you don't need to watch them, don't worry. Okay, Scotchy, famous comedian, YouTuber, painter, I kiss bulldog on the please. What's up, Thor? How is our little bulldog, man? He has he had the operation yet? New music, yes. Let me see. Beck has a question. I got a question. I use SVG files and it's when wanting to follow around a sphere. I use project brush, but the SVG file don't project color. No. Sadly, I don't really understand the question. I got a question. I use a SVG file and I want it to follow around a sphere. I use project brush, but the file don't project correctly. I hope you can. Yeah, but the thing is that I don't know how you're projecting the March 15. Okay, thanks, Thor. I want to follow up on that one. Don't project correctly. The project brush. I don't know what the SVG file is. But the projection, what you get. I mean, if it is it's a drag and drop like an EMM. what you're doing. I mean, for an EMM, what you have, like you can go and brush. It's on the brush, right? Now modifier project strength, and if you now project this, it's going to follow the surface. See, now it's breaking. It's all breaking apart because I don't have enough polygons on the model. But see how it's following all the surface. So maybe if I keep a little bit less, project around 50%. See how it's following the surface. So this is, it's good. I mean, now it's not working correctly because this is our texture and it's not going to work there. Let's see if we can do it in a different model, in a different part. Here, now. It is, okay. It has 50% projection rate. So C is going to project the surface, but the thing is that if you get to the edges, this is the problem. It's not going to wrap around it. But it's super useful for a lot of stuff. Like if you're going to be whatever you want to do, if you keep in the surface, it's going to project and stick to the surface. So that is also another tip that might be interesting for you. Project strengths. Hope it helps big back. Like a logo file, it's back to file. Okay. No, there are many things that it probably is not having enough geometry back. So you might have to, like, I don't know, to do a Dynamesh or a zero measure and try to have a lot of geometry on the file. That might be helpful. Hey, what's up, Her? Bag, what's up, my friend? What's up, San? I'm drunk, so I came just to say hello. Hey, brother. I'm going to sleep. Have a nice dream, my man. Thanks a lot, San. Have a good night's sleep, man. Hello, Borsa. Hello, Beck. Yes, I like that. But my brush is flat and I want to wrap around the surface. Yeah, you're going to have to do some tricking. Maybe if this is spherical, I don't know how that's the thing. I don't know how your model is, but let's say you have this. I mean, your lower cube. Now I have this. Now, because I don't have enough polygons, there is no way I can wrap this around this. It's not going to work. Because if let's say I do this, I try to bend it, this is not going to grow the surface. But I don't know how your surface is. That's the thing. If it is semicircular, like something like this, you can like do a zero measure, like something like that. And if it is semicircular, I mean, there are many ways, but you can go like bend arc, for example, and try to match it like that. And then do a little bit retweaking. But it's going to depend on the surface. It's going to be tricky, Beck, but you need to have polygons there. Because, let's say I have this, okay. Accepted here. We have that there. Now I want to project this into there. See? If I add polygons to this a lot and lower the intensity of this, it's going to eventually project it. And just like snap to it. But it's going to flatten all the model, so it shouldn't armor. It's shoulder armor like Warhammer. It's not regular faces. Yeah, you're going to have to do it manually a little bit. But yeah, you can do it like that. And if it has double size, then you just mask it to one side and then you drag it. I don't know, you can drag it, you can go do something like that. So you make sure that it's going to fit the model. But the thing is that deal. You have to work it out. Like, I don't want it to be flat when, yeah, that's the thing. It's going to be flat when you project it. That's why Project Master is useful. See, Project is useful, but it's not the best. What other way can you? I cannot think about the other way right now, how to project it and not make it flat. But the best thing is to try to go and use the modifiers. Like all these modifiers here. The former, the soft, stuff like that. To try to fit it to what you're looking for. Nice. Yeah, the thing is everybody else is not looking at the comments. That's the thing that I don't like about this setup. What's up, Lucas, my friend? What's it? I missed all. Vale, Miguel. What's up, Miguel? Hello, yes, Kochi, that's the Titan, right? I have no idea, Kochi. It's just like random music for me. Borsa, what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm doing this guy. I know I'm sound like a Mega Man. I don't know. We're talking about the music. Okay. I know what. Hey, what's up, Franz? Thank you, Lil. We are going to see a render process of this. Yeah, but not today. I'm far away from the render. Why some of the hours? I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about music, I guess. I'm not going to let me work if you're all talking about the music. So where were we with this guy? Oh, okay, I was doing this and I didn't even get to finish. Okay. Now, one thing that I made a mistake. I want them all to be the same size. So, yeah. If you drag, if you hold control first, or no, if you drag and hold control, it's going to lock on the size that you set it. Okay. So that's a cool way to keep all the same. What's going on with this? Okay, so only these two lost it. Okay. Now I know. And for what I'm seeing, it's bigger. One that I set up already, it was bigger. Let me Shift S to like a screenshot, so I can match the size. Zbrush is not working like the best today. I don't know why it's not showing stuff when I do that. But yeah, something like that. Okay, and for some reason, this one also. I have it. So let's drag and then press Control, and it's going to hold the size. Okay, now I have it. Now, since all of this is going to be prepared for printing, and this is like an extremely amount of absurd polygons, what I can do, what I'm going to have to do is decimate it. But first, I want to, because this is now a different geometry, like you can see here. Okay, now I see what happened. They moved. For some reason, they are back there. Go back. Control C, Control C, Control C. You're talking about the music, I think. I don't know what it's called. Control C, Control C, Control C. I'm pretty sure that Kochi still composed music for you. You know, does everything fine. ¿Sabes, Saiga? ¿Qué se quitó? Control C, Control C. There we go. Now, let me see what happened with this, because for some reason, I just saw that those parts are inside. Yes, change. I don't care. Yeah, there we go. And remember this one. If you go to the move topology and you drag it to 1, you can move objects like by dragging them. You don't need to select them and everything. It's just, if you touch them, you can say, you can move them. Okay, if they have a different polygroup. Or if it is a different subtool. So let's get this here. Okay, and now for what I saw, this one must be suffering the same. There we go. I can move it and I don't have to select the mask it or whatever. Just can drag it. Okay. I'm not sure if it's touching in all vertices, so I'm definitely going to have to make this thicker. Just to be sure that they are in there, yeah. So if you hold Control and you click on an object, it's going to automatically mask it. Control and click, mask it. And then if you hold Alt, it's going to try to follow the normal for the direction. Go. There we go. Let's see this one. Yeah, this one I already did. Okay. Now it's fine. Perfect. Let me save this file because I'm going to unify it and something might go wrong. What, do you like the music? WandaVision was awesome, Lucas. Saw it today. That's why when I came here a little later. Okay, so what are we going to... Okay, this is what we're going to do. Just going to clone it, take it to a different place, just in case. Where is it? There we go. And I don't know if I should do this before decimating it or after. I'm going to try to do it before first. I'm going to show you this. To full screen, that's the case. See this here? This is going to be 3D printed, right? So I'm going to apply double size. And if you don't know where double is, you just go to display here, display properties, double. So you can see the inner faces, okay? So all this here, yeah, that's a problem. All that should go away because this needs to be like a solid object. Well, there is one option that is really useful, and you don't have to make it split it just in case to do it only in one first. You don't have to make it a dynamesh to close all those. You can try and go to the transpose type. You can remesh by union. this guy is going to unify, like try to close all the holes, you can say, and just make it a solid piece. So everything that is touching, every subtool that is connecting, is just going to try to unify it into one subtool. See, give us this like box. So let's see now. Okay, there we go. See the difference? Now we have this problem that everything here, because they were like some of the polygons were going through one side to the other one, is giving us this problem. This is not printable. This is going to definitely give you an error. So in things like this, what I like to do, I mean, I can do this dynamics, but I just wanted to show you this different technique. And it's not the best for in this case, but it's really useful for other things generally. So now what I'm doing is I'm just inflating these connection points so they go through. I hope you understand it, like inversing, the polygons. What the fuck is this? It was like, I don't know, what's the name of the Nickelback, something like that. Yeah, doing this for all of this is going to be really painful, and I don't want. I want to show you how this works. Okay, now all of those polygons in the corners are like overlapping, going to the other side. So let's do this again. Mesh by union. I mean, the music is getting worse and worse. I wanted something more chill. It's calculating. Yes, I know. Closing and welding is a pain in the ass, but it is super useful. I mean, you have to do it. It's not useful. I mean, you have to do it to print stuff. There's no way around it. And this is not liking it at all. No, weren't you supposed to be at a dinner party or something like that? Amazing bags, by the way. What are the bags? Ah, the bags of the little guy. Okay, yeah, this is not enjoying the process at all. I don't know if it's even working. Oh, I need to touch the screen. Okay, now I did it, right? Yeah, see, it's all separated. Now it's a mess, and you still cannot print this because this object around all here is floating. So what you have to do is go to outer groups, polygroups, outer group. Now it made one group here. This is one group, and all this is a different group, and all the individual groups, right? So what I'm going to do is just going to select this, Control Shift, select it. It seems that it didn't do nothing, but you can see that it did something. Now I'm going to delete hidden. Where was the delete hidden? Geometry, just to show you what it is. Geometry, modify topology, delete hidden. And now it should be fine. Now, see, now it's a solid object, right? Like let's say I'm going to do, just to show you, what is it? Okay, now it's a solid object. Now, if we do the same, show you like this Boolean operation with this one here, you're going to see all those little black holes. All that is going to give you a lot of trouble. There, you can see it. The thing is that I don't want to do this for each one of those. It's going to be too much. So I'm going to probably try to dynamesh it and see if it works in this case, and it's going to keep the quality. It should be, because it's only 1.5 mil polygons. Dynamesh it. What? We went too low. Let's increase the resolution. Now we're way over, like 4 mil polygons. There we go. We are around the same, and let's see if we got this. Yeah, much faster, much easier. But we still have this, right? So now again, we're going to inflate these little borders. Up side, just drag one more time to let Dynamesh take care of those. There we go. Now it's super clean. And yes, I'm definitely going to do this with Dynamesh, but that I show you, I hope is useful for you for some stuff. Like, I don't know, when you're doing a gun or something like that, you don't really want to maintain those crispy cream edges. You can use that technique, and it's not going to, you're going to do this in a better way. Like in my case, I wasn't thinking about that when I did the bags, the pouches. Let's dynamesh this guy. We are around 2.8 mil. Well, it went up to 3. See if it worked. Yeah, it worked. Sorry. So some people was asking about, are we going to see the render? Yeah, we're going to see the render, but first we have to do all this, okay? I told you I was going to show you the whole process of the modeling to the printing. So yeah, this is not the fun part, but this is stuff that you need to do to get a good print, no failures. There we go. Now this is super clean. Shouldn't be any problem. Shouldn't give us any problem. Now I'm seeing that I don't know what I did here. Then I completely forget. I don't know if I'm using the right. I'm on the wrong. No, right. I mean, I don't know why. Yeah, it seems that I didn't like work on those. Okay, but now we have, and yeah, we're going to convert this one into polymer dynamesh as well. So now the 4 of them are dynamesh. We're going to merge down. Yeah, it went to 7, almost 6 mil. Oh, that went really down. Let's just keep it at the highest and see what it gave us. See, I don't know why it's going. This is a weird thing about Zbrush. I'm at the highest of the resolution. Just it should be around 5 mil polygons. Then I'm dragging, and it's going to 1, almost 2. I don't know why it does this kind of stuff, because then before this it was giving us like 4 mil polygons for each one of these guys. So I don't know. I'm probably going to auto group and group split. Have each one. See, now I'm dragging only on this one. I'm at the highest resolution, and it's giving me 5 mil. So I don't understand. If there's a cap, like my computer is not able to handle, I don't know. That's weird stuff from Zbrush. But yeah, this is what I wanted to do. That's why I was needing to convert this into a Zbrush Dynamesh. Or just in case. I want to get some wear and tear. And remember, guys, this is going to be like this small. Okay, so you need to really punch in those details. It's weird, and the music is so weird. Oh, I like this one better. Show me the render. Named reading the comment. What's up, the Alchemist? Show me the render, Lucas. No, I'm not worried. It came after. I don't know what it's about. And tell me that this is interface of the punch party. Sorry. Pardon this 100% necessary. What do you mean? I know. I didn't get the question. Sorry. Like you need the objects to become solid, okay? So they don't need. It's not like game stuff. But for example, you have like a strap on a hand, and you let the strap have like two sides. You know what I'm saying? The strap has to be unified with the arm, like, and become only one mesh. So this comment section has become about Gaveno for one scene. So I don't know why I bother. Gaveno should have his own YouTube channel and let us comment on his, or make a YouTube channel about his commenting on YouTube stuff. I think it's going to be better if I just like go random, and then with the morph target that I save, go back and give it a little more shape. something like that. And then with the morph, 100%. I get back all those details and make sharper edges. Yes, that's better. Worst music ever. I don't want to go and look for different music now. Let's see. That's a little more chill. I love the music. It's hideous, man. But it's low, so don't tell me it's bothering you. So there we have one. Oh, okay. I can do a little bit of wear and tear here. Let's use harder alpha. No, I cannot stand it. Come on. I'm sorry. Oh, got it. There we go. Back to the basics. This requires to be or morph target. Okay. $43. Okay. I think I'm going to cut it. This one at 1 hour, and then I'm going to do a new one, and I'm going to call the guys to see if they want to. I'm going to keep working on this one, but just to keep the videos around 1 hour, so they don't go overboard. And I hope you learned something from this one today. But see, this is all we accomplished in 1 hour, so doing this stuff takes time. That is something that you cannot fight against. And this to give it more edge, like I want the edges to be harder. Here we go. Now yeah, I'm going to eventually really do more damage to them. But not today. So let's bring them here. 1, 2. So I keep them separately because eventually I'm going to have to key them into the belt. And that is not going to be fun at all. There we go. They are back. So I'm going to probably make a small folder for them. Oh, this is something you might not know. The one thing that I don't like about this, I wish they changed it, but it's useful. Let me show you. Like, if you have the multi-selected option, I don't know how to call it. They call it the pizza stack, and you select the objects that you want. In this one, this here. Okay, that's. And the last one here. There we go. See, I have only those selected with the stack on. So now I can go on new folder. See, it's going to ask me if I want to get all the subtools that I have selected into the folder. So I'll go yes, pouches, and there we go. It created a new folder with all the pouches over there. So that's super handy. I don't know why it takes them all to the last level, because it's fun. I want them to have them in the same position where they were, but there we go. Just move them and that's it. But now I have them all in one folder, so that is super useful for organizing your stuff. Okay, and I think that's it for this one. I mean, yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back in a few seconds. If the guys wants to get on, let me know. At least Kochi, because the other guys I think are busy. So I can split this into 2 parts, and I don't want to make them 2 hours long each time. One thing I was forgetting is that today I upload this guy to the web. And let me write to you, if you are interested in getting him, Brand, let me see comment. How do I private chat? I don't know. I want to. You can get a coupon code and you get 20% off. Green. So, like this. Grim Reaper. You get 20% off because you're watching this video. Like, you get 20% off of whatever you buy. Like, you can use it one time, and it's additive. So if you get 1, 2, or 3, and you get 20% off all of them. So this is the guide that I uploaded today. The general that I have it. I printed. I tested out. I fixed a few things that I didn't like from the print. I hope they work correctly, and it's saving, so I cannot show you. Let's give it a second. Tal Coche se la rasca. Coche no se la rasca. Let me show you. This one. There you go. So here is the general, and what you get, it's solid objects and hollow it out already. So you can you can choose to hollow them as you like, or you can use the ones that I already said. And let me see if I can hollow solid. Show you how I. This is solid. There we go. Now with this going. Stop doing what I want. Come on. Okay. See, there we go. Going to move it to show you. This is the thickness. I mean, it is made to be printed at what it would be a quarter scale. See here, and you can see all the thickness. But one thing that is important when you do keys is to leave like space like this between the two objects, because that is where the glue is going to go. Like if you do it to fit like super tight, and it's not going to have any room for the glue, and it's going to spill out. All the thickness. I'm just checking that because I saw something that I wasn't. No, it's all good. There you go. And then you can, I don't know, fill them up with some cheaper resin, or how do you call them, gesso in English? Plaster? No, it's not plaster. Yeah, I think it's plaster. So you make them heavy. So if you do get them and have any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email. I will reply to you ASAP. Okay? Okay, we're going to leave this one and come back in a few if Kochi is up for it. Remember the Grim Reaper code, you get 20% off everything. And this guy is already 20% off because it's the new release. So I hope you get it and enjoy it. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. And thanks. I really suck at this YouTube stuff, but you have to go like subscribe, click like button, and the bell, and whatever, and I don't know, all those stuff. Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye.